But like now you work and grind so much at meeting your potential every single day.
Then when I lay down, it's
when you lay down, you earn that sleep.
That's the first thing I tell people who are like, oh, I stay up all night.
Earn that sleep. You didn't earn shit.
I don't think my best self is like 3 hours of memes on Twitter.
Is that anybody's best self?
A lot of people do it.
A lot of people blind themselves to the wasteful actions that they indulge in every day.
Yeah.
And the wasteful
actions.
It's
self-indulgence, though. It's overindulgence. It's the
but
balance.
It's about what you indulge in. It's about what you indulge in, I feel like. Because you can indulge, again, what if you indulge in finances and money and you indulge in things that by spending 4, 5, 6 hours a day of nonstop research and due diligence, it'll quite literally take your life in a different direction.
I'm right there with school. That's where I am. Right. I have to try to give a fuck about microeconomics.
Can't you see school, though, no different than working out right now, though, too?
I do. I'm struggling. I'm getting there. I'm very close.
It's just like when you first put food on your plate.
Yeah.
Or when you first put working out on your plate. First, it was work, and it was establishing the new career path and understanding what it entailed to transition into a whole new job and career path, like we said.
Yeah.
But to do that, and then to try to add fitness on top of that, then to try to add tracking your macros and making sure your diet and nutrition is good on top of that, that's a lot to put on your plate. You've gotten to a point where you've done a good job sustaining the size of that plate.
I'm like, I can have a little more.
You get to choose what you do with your time. Like you're choosing to spend, you know how much time it takes to competitively enjoy your time doing fantasy football? You got to watch the news and watch the sports updates and know who's doing what.
I watched football all day yesterday. It's all I did.
So let me ask you this.
That was an indulgence.
So point is, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Would you rather be able to spend all day doing fantasy football and enjoy that, or counterbalance that with a little bit of video game time and a little bit of movie time?
Yeah.
So it's about picking your poison of indulgence.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm only getting to this point with Sundays because I get all my homework done by Friday.
So
you have to optimize it.
It's about being you're so efficient with your time now, though, that you have the allowance to indulge.
Yeah, but remember I was telling you, this is like months ago, I was like, I don't trust how I'm spending my time.
Right.
And you were like, just have faith that you will choose the right things. And I probably wasn't at the time, but I am somewhat now.
Allowing yourself to know that I trust optimal Jesse is optimal, so the choices that I make fundamentally from that mindset are ones that I can live with.
Yeah, it comes from the insecurity of not trusting yourself.
Not trusting yourself. And you don't have enough you as in relative you. It could be anybody in this position. It's just you, I, the relative person, especially just young people, don't have enough life experience to not only humble themselves, but to reassure them of the confidence they need to go out and conquer kingdoms. Dude, nobody in the 21st century experiences hard shit.
They don't.
Unless you're living like a third world country.
It's like when people like that one minor thing goes wrong, my day's ruined. What are you talking about?
My month's ruined. My year's ruined.
I had some tough stuff happen, and then the next day, a pebble hits my windshield, and I have a small crack, and I could have made that
mountain into a molehill.
For sure. But I was like...
Or that molehill into a mountain.
Yeah, you went the other way.
I'm dyslexic. Keep going.
But I could have totally indulged in the easy thing, which is getting upset and woe is me.
It's always something. This pebble had to hit my windshield on today.
But I was like, it's good. I'm fine. Good. I got to work out this morning. I'm going to work. I have a car.
I'll be able to eat food later.
I'll be able to eat food later. Clean, shitty food that I made. Well, clean, shitty food that I made.
There you go. Shittily cooked, but clean in its nutritional density.
I'm just a horrible chef, but it's
okay. I didn't know how to cook until I was like 21.
Yeah.
And I then would only cook chicken, rice, and warm up broccoli, green beans, asparagus, would eat beef, basic shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But not basic as in MREs, but basic nonetheless.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured out that's helped me. It's helped me. I've tried to use this as a good thing, is that like, I don't see like lunch or dinner every day being about taste. It's not about taste. I'll make it serviceable, but like people that are like, oh, I can't do meal prep. It gets too boring. I'm like, you think Monday through Friday, you should be having like a new thing every night, indulging. And I'm like, it is legit. Just all the job of that food is the gas in the gas tank. That's it. And then on the weekends, I'll have fun. I'll eat whatever. Not Monday through Friday, and Monday through Thursday, you know?
Well, that's... What'd you say?
80-20. We're getting back to that rule, bro.
Well, I was going to say 90-10.
Yeah, 90.
But we can go the Pareto principle of 80-20. That's fine.
80-20 is a B. I'm fine.
Nice.
I'll get that 90 eventually.
I like it. It's still
But
efficient.
yeah, it's that balance. It's slowly getting there. But
Nice.
yeah, for the first time, I feel like I have my diet under control. So I can see where sometimes it's easy to indulge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got my groceries delivered and they brought ice cream. I didn't order ice cream. I don't order snacks because I'll eat it.
Right.
I've had ice cream last week and I'm like, I never would have done that. But I feel good enough with my diet where it's like, I can have ice cream one night, but I don't need to.
Exactly. And I was going to say, at this point, do you feel a physiological difference, even in just waking up and going to sleep? Because I know you said it was hard to go to sleep, but like now you work and grind so much at meeting your potential every single day.
Then when I lay down, it's
when
like,
you lay down, you earn that sleep.
that's the first thing I tell people who are like, oh, I stay up all night.
Earn that sleep. You didn't earn shit.
Yeah, I used to sleep way too much. Now I almost undervalue sleep because most of us don't need that. You don't need 8 hours every night. You don't need A lot of people sleep in like 10 hours a night.
Dude, people ask me a lot, like, so like legit, like when do you sleep? Like what's your sleep schedule look like?
It's not good.
And I tell them it's not bad either, because if I have to take a 3-hour nap, like if my body legit gets tired,
You just
midday,
trust your body enough to tell you what's up.
I trust my body enough to literally tell me when I need to sleep, when I earn it. And even if I train 6 people in a day and I work on my degree, and then I try to write a little bit, and then I'm editing videos, if I truly don't feel tired, I tell myself, you didn't do enough. Finish editing this video. Keep working until you feel as though you've done enough to earn that sleep.
It's true. You have to earn that sleep. One of my notes was sleep is bullshit.
Yeah, bro. It's almost like who the fuck invented sleep?
Yeah.
Fuck sleep, bro.
God damn, what a great Bezos. It's gotta be.
I knew it.
No. But it's one of the easiest indulgence to take.
And I think a lot of our shitty habits nowadays when it comes to diet and nutrition, again, is based off of what we knew and expected as children.
Yeah.
And so as children,
We weren't taught the best things.
Because our parents
They didn't
didn't
know either, yeah.
no, yeah, you can't blame your parents because
But
they
now
were
that we
learning
know,
too.
we try to tell them when they're like, what I knew was better. And you're like, what? We actually know now.
Saturated fats and sugars are actually good for you, just like smoking cigarettes at night.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not though.
We have science that says otherwise.
It's like how you look at it. I look at it as everyone's faking it. I used to think that like I had bad imposter syndrome. I was the one that was behind. I'm constantly catching up.
How is everybody in class understanding this, but I'm not understanding it?
Yeah.
Been there.
But you have to understand they're also just faking it as they go. We're all doing it. It's just have a little bit of confidence while you're doing it. That's what's going to go a long way.
I don't want to misconstrue though the faking it until you're making it as though you're not still putting in the effort to authenticate that otherwise facade.
Yeah, because then it's like, when do you actually make it?
Right, and that's the point, is understanding I'm just having to do this now until I don't. And I have a client that's learning how to weld right now.
Okay.
He'd done a little bit of welding in a former job, but he has like no formal schooling or no certifications and stuff. And they literally said, start welding the savage shit. And I don't know the implications of welding, but it's like he had to jump in the deep end and start learning how to do shit the right way.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have sulked and cried and complained about, woe is me, I've never done this before. Oh, I don't have the skills. And it's like, nah, fool. He just said, all right, I'm going to trial and error, do the best I can. And in doing the best I can, whatever the results and outcome are, will be about what they need to be. That's some John Wooden shit.
Yeah,
that's some
for
shit
sure.
that I've been preaching to a lot of my homies that I was reading back when I was like 15, 14, not knowing how it would affect my life 10 years later.
How you would take all that. True.
10 years later.
For sure, bro.
I remember Coach Turner, one of my earliest mentors that had no incentive other than just to see a young man be better and prosper. Mm-hmm. He was so much like this old, well-renowned college basketball coach named John Wooden. And you're probably familiar with John Wooden. Yeah. John Wooden was a UCLA basketball coach and won, I think, 7 straight national championships and
something
won 10
crazy
total.
Like that, yeah.
I think he won 7 straight and 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
Might have won 3 straight, lost 1, and then like 7 straight or something like that. But he won a bunch. He had like Lou Alcindor. Do you know who that is?
Sounds familiar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I know he has who is the?
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his original name was Lou Alcindor. Kind of like Muhammad Ali, his original name was Cassius Clay. But they adopt Islam and then end up changing their name to something more Muslim-based.
Gotcha, okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? I could even get into the actual specific nicheness of each name.
I don't know how much we want that.
But John Wooden he has like a whole pyramid of efficiency, and he has like this whole rules of life, and he's just a genius mentor, coach, and all around enthusiast when it comes to all things self-help and development of the self. So John Wooden always preached about his definition of success. And he's like, Merriam-Webster's definition of success is the material possession of objects and position of power and prestige and all this shit. And then he goes, but the way I would define success amongst my players is peace of mind in attaining the self-satisfaction and knowing you did the best of which you were capable.
Regardless of outcome.
Regardless of outcome. Peace of mind in knowing you did the best of which you could, regardless of outcome, and knowing that at the end of the day, even though I lost, I could still win by proxy of the learning lesson.
You can never feel bad if you empty the gas tank. That's all you got.
It's all you got. And it's all about understanding that the end result will be wholly dependent on whatever the input effort is. And if the integrity of that input and effort is one in which you are truly, like you're saying, emptying the gas tank, giving it your all, well, no matter what the outcome is, you can sleep better at night knowing you did everything you could.
Exactly.